Hang on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and can you hear me now? Anyone out there in RSB land, if you can hear me, you should be able to hear me now. All right, this is Rud Sports Broadcasting coming to you live from Iceworks Arena here in Ashton, Pennsylvania, as the Ashburn Power Play Selects get ready to take on the Strivers hockey team out of the St. James, also in Virginia. They almost could be playing these games down there because all the teams are coming out of the DMV that are playing in this division. But either way, here we are in Aston, Pennsylvania. We are, this is game two. Yesterday, Strivers Hockey, or excuse me, Ashburn Power Play Selects. Yesterday, they came up with a 8-0 victory over Cardinal Hockey. Meanwhile, the Strivers team, Strivers hockey, ended up dropping a heartbreaker 3-1 to the Haverfoot Harks last night. So this is game two of the 16U AA tournament, and Ashburn will be taking on Strivers hockey here. So hang with us for just a second, and we will be right back with you here on Rud Sports Broadcasting. All right, so just getting ready. Looks like the officials are ready. Again, as a reminder to everybody, these are 13 minutes per period, 3 periods, and looks like they are trying to get the final instructions from their coach so they can get out on the ice and start game number two. All right, Ashburn are going to start with McCormick at center. He's got O'Neill and Lauterstein to his wings. At defense, he's got Lytle and Bewley, and that faceoff is won by St. James. That's Striver Hockey. Litzo for Striver Hockey dumps that one in. Going to get chased down by McCormick. McCormick coming up, sends it up the ice, but it's intercepted by the defense for Striver. They dump it in. Can't quite get it out of the zone, and now back it goes. Now Litzo's dumps it in deeper. Now behind Lytle. Lytle working his way through. Now finally up to Lauterstein. Lauterstein looking. He sends it up. Going to give chase by McCormick. McCormick sends one towards the net. That gets blocked aside by the netminder. Now out behind the net. Trying to get through. Lauterstein comes up with it. Works to the middle. Comes in. Looks across. Shot. Goal! That goal is Tristan McCormick. That goal, Tristan McCormick from Jake Lauterstein. And it is a quick 1-0 game here for Ashburn. Second group out here. Rutherford in for this faceoff. He wins that one straight back over to Bellis. Now looking up, now to Rutherford. Rutherford's working his way through. He's coming wide. He looks down into the far corner, tries to center out front, but it's blocked away by the defense. Kept in by Bellis, now to the middle, but it gets past Cogbill. Sorry, I got my goal light still on here. Now back to, and it gets out to center and sent right back out. Now picked up by Rutherford. Now a possible 3-on-2 if Rutherford can get through. He runs over a man, but then it loses it and it's sent right back out. Now coming through, sent across. trying to get it out. He gets it up to Cogbill. Cogbill coming through, staying on side. Now looking, Cogbill with the shot, saved by the netminder. He'll hold on, and we will get a face-off coming up to the right of the Strivers net. Now in for this face-off, one that is Beisinger, excuse me, kept in at the line temporarily. Now finally sent out by Strivers. Now being picked up behind by Bellis. Bellis sending it around. He sends it up and gets it out to center as it gets up to Bashford. Bashford coming in. Bashford looking to center. Shot saved by the netminder. Good opportunity there for Wyatt Borgensen, but the netminder shuts the door, and we will get a face-off here to his right. Now in for the face-off. Bicycle wins that one back. Now a shot towards the net, saved by the netminder as it goes wide. Now sent right back down low by Thomas. Thomas sends it around behind. Checked up off the play is Brysinger. Sorry, that wasn't Brysinger. I think that was Borgensen behind. Nope. And now into the corner. Now Borgensen going to go ahead and give chase. He keeps it in along the boards temporarily. Now working their way out. Couldn't quite hold the line there was Thomas on the far side. Sorry, that's not Thomas. That was, I think that's Morse. And now working their way through. Morse sending it up. He sends it up, looking to try and get it up for Brysinger. And offsides at the line. Couldn't quite get, stay on sides as that puck got temporarily stopped by the Striver hockey team. And we will get a face-off here right to the just outside of the Strivers zone. Now in for the face-off, Tristan McCormick. He ties his man up. Strivers comes away with it. But taken away by Lauterstein, but he couldn't quite get through, and it's punched right back out to center. Now sent across by Lytle, and it goes up. It's dumped in. Now wide of the net by O'Neill. O'Neill trying to get behind the net with it. He is behind the net. Tries to center for Lauterstein. Shot blocked out front by the defense. Now down low, looking to the middle. McCormick sending it around. And now pushing it up. Trying to get to the middle. McCormick shot. That goes wide. Kept in at the line there by Lytle. And now behind and down into the corner. And there's a whistle. I believe the net came off, and that is the reason for the whistle. No penalties coming. Now face off won by Strivers as they got working their way through, coming out and finally out to center. They stump it back, picked up by Lytle in his own zone, and he sends it up for O'Neill. O'Neill tipping it down, gets it into the zone, chased down by McCormick. McCormick, he tries to center it back for Lytle, but he couldn't quite catch the blue line beforehand. Now working their way out. Here comes O'Neill. O'Neill tries to dump it off, but it's blocked away. Now looks to the middle, blocked away by the defense again. Now behind, still behind the net, looking McCormick. Nope, that's O'Neill. O'Neill to Lytle. Lytle shot, saved by the netminder. He'll hold on, and we will get a face-off to the left of the Strivers net. For everybody watching at home or listening on a radio, your Ashburn Power Play selects are moving left to right in this first period across your device or your radio dial, however you're listening to this. Now Rutherford then, he wins that one back to Ballas. Ballas can't quite hold the pouncing puck, and it gets out to center. Now he sends it around. Looking across from Minchenko, now to Rutherford. Rutherford working his way through. Shot towards it, and he scores! Rutherford with a snapshot, and that goes right over the blocker. And that is going to be Rutherford from... I believe that's going to be Rutherford from Minchenko. And it is 2-0. Ashburn Power Play selects. Now Rutherford back in for the faceoff, wins it back over to Bellis. Bellis up to Minchenko. Minchenko trying to send it in, now back to Rutherford. Rutherford tries to center, now he sends it back across as a shot and save by the netminder. He holds on, and we'll get a faceoff here coming up to the right of the striver's net. Now Rutherford back in for this face-off. He ties that one up, wins it back, gets it up. It's tipped out of the zone, and back it goes as Bellis. Bellis sending it across. He looks across. Now he gets it up to Cogbill. Cogbill to Rutherford. Rutherford dropping it off for Minchenko. Oh, and almost to Cogbill. Couldn't quite get there, and it comes right back out to center. And now back comes Stryver. Stryver with the shot towards the net. That goes wide. Now back towards the net, and out it goes. Stryver trying to get through, and finally working their way up. Now coming across. Now looking for Rutherford. Rutherford tips it in. He's going to go after the puck into the corner, waiting for some help. Tries to cycle it down low for Cogbill, and now there is a penalty upcoming on Stryver Hockey, and there will be a power play upcoming for Ashburn. In net, by the way, for the power play selects this afternoon is Max Eister. Now in for the faceoff here. Faceoff one, sent around by O'Neill. That was Brysinger that won that one. Now centered out front, can't quite get to it, and back comes St. James. I'm sorry, Stryver Hockey. Stryver Hockey trying to get in shorthanded. They dump it around to the far side. Number 17 for Stryver Hockey gets to it. Now back behind the net, trying to get through shorthanded. Thomas watching him in the corner. Now picked up by Brysinger. Brysinger working his way up. Trying to get up. He finds Borgensen. Borgensen tries to get through. He does, and he is tripped. No call coming. And working their way through. Now to the side of that shot. Save. And another save by the netminder. A lot of good pressure here by Ashburn. And that face-off going to come up to the right as the netminder for Stryver Hockey is able to hold on and get a whistle. Now in for the face-off. That's McCormick. McCormick sending it back. He finds Morse, I believe that is on that side. Now shot by McCormick. They're saying it didn't go in. They're saying it went off the pipe, but then the net was pushed off. I thought it went in from here, but it's hard to tell from this angle. Somebody may be able to go back and watch the video and see, but it's hard to tell from this angle. But now McCormick back in for the faceoff. Ashburn's still on this power play for another 30 seconds. They wins that faceoff all the way back. It's picked up there by Lytle. Lytle sending it up, looking for O'Neill. O'Neill giving chase now as he dumps it into the zone, but not able to hold possession. Now alongside Lauterstein. Lauterstein and O'Neill fighting for the puck, trying to get out. Sent out to the point. Can't be. It gets held. Bewley picks it up. He's looking, and he's going to work his way up, coming through center. He makes his way around the center with a nice move at the blue line. Now sends it back as McCormick is back there on defense holding the line for Bewley. And finally out it comes Stryver. Stryver coming down. Stryver Hockey looking. Shot towards the net, saved by Eister. And out to center it goes, and now O'Neill. Now we are back to full strength, just so anybody's wondering. And loses an edge at the blue line. And then that puck goes down, but can't quite get out. Now McCormick. Now out it goes. Sent all the way down and out. Can't quite get it out of the zone was Bewley. And now into the corner. St. James player loses a net edge. Bewley with it now. Bewley sending it up. Looks up. Finds Lauterstein. That's onside, although I wasn't sure it was. Now a shot by McCormick, but he misses the net. I don't know how he missed the net. It looked like it was going in until it didn't. All right, now working their way up, sending it up. There goes McCormick trying to get the puck out of the zone. And now a check. That goes off. And now back out it goes. Now here's O'Neal. O'Neal with the shot towards the net. That's blockered away by the netminder. It goes out of play, and there'll be a face-off coming up to the right. Excuse me, to the left of the Striver net. Now Rutherford's going to be in for this face-off. Rutherford wins that face-off over to Cogbill. Cogbill tries to send it back down low, but couldn't, and it's taken by Rutherford. It is offsides because that puck went back in off of Rutherford's stick, and Minchenko couldn't quite clear the zone. Now coming in for the face-off just outside the Striver zone. Rutherford ties his man up. It's picked up by Striver Hockey as they work their way out. Now coming through. Now into the offensive zone. Shot towards the net. That goes high and over and comes over to the near side. Now sent out of the zone. No, not kept in. And now picked up there by Juracek. That's sent down. No icing. Picked up by Minchenko. Minchenko with the shot. Nothing there. Cogbill trying to hold on to it. Can't. Rutherford trying to strip the puck. Can't quite get to it, and it's picked up by Striver. Striver working their way back through. Coming into the offensive zone. Pass across. That misses. Minchenko watching him. Now being sent up. Trying to get it out of the zone. Bewley couldn't quite get it out. Minchenko finally does get it up and out. Now that's going to be picked up by Bellis. Bellis coming in. He sends it in to the zone. He's checked up off the play, and down it goes. Minchenko, Cogbill giving chase. Down low, it gets out to center. Bellis picks it up, sends it up to Cogbill. Cogbill bumped up off the puck. It gets over to Brysinger. Brysinger over from Zach Morris. Now out to center, and back it goes. Down low, trying to get it out of the zone. Picked off by Borgerson, but it's sent right back out. Now trying to send it across. Borgerson with it. It's taken by Striver. Lots of back and forth in the neutral zone as it finally comes up through center. Now looking, checked up off the play. Now working their way through. Coming down low. Shot towards the net. And in the feet. Finally gets out to center. Now along the far side boards. Borgerson trying to get to it for Ashburn. He sends it out. And that's picked up now. And this is being brought up by Bashford. Bashford drops it off. Looking for Thomas. Thomas' shot is blocked out front. And now back it comes. Down through center. Now sent across. Looking down for Striver Hockey. Working his way up now is Striver Hockey. They are on sides. Borgerson intercepts, but kept in by Striver Hockey. Striver sends it around. Striver sending it out to, but they are not able to hold the zone. Now they got to wait for everybody to clear, and they do. Now sent around. Zach Morris with it. Zach trying to send it up, and it's kept in by Williams for Striver as he dumps it back to the corner. Now into the near side corner, offensive zone. Striver trying to get some offensive pressure. Shot towards the net. Saved by Eister. That might have gotten blocked out front, but I think it got through. Now along the boards, Borgerson trying to get the puck out of the zone and finally sent out. And now McCormick on a break. He's looking, shot towards the net and saved by the netminder. A little extracurricular between McCormick and one of the Striver guys, but they both skate away. Nobody wanting a penalty here. This is spring hockey after all. We are down to 2:03 remaining here in the first period. Power play selects up 2-0. Now won by Striver Hockey that face off as they work their way around. Held in by Lautersheim in that near side, far side corner, at least temporarily. Now finally coming out to center. Picked up by Lytle to McCormick. McCormick sending it up. He finds O'Neal. O'Neal working his way through. Can't quite get through. And he sends it around behind the net. And then it is sent out by Striver. Striver Hockey sending it around. Now Lytle up to O'Neal. O'Neal chips it in, but can't quite get it past the defender. And it gets out to the blue line. Now Litzo for Striver. He dumps it around behind. Lauterstein with it. Lauterstein sending it around. He finds Lytle. Lytle sending it up. looks for McCormick. McCormick looking to regroup and now try to gain speed as he comes through center. Now here he comes through center, working hard through center, looking across, tries to find O'Neal. O'Neal, what a shot! Saved by the netminder. He'll hold on, and we'll get a face-off to the left of the Striver net. 104 remaining here in the first period. Ashburn still holding on to that 2-0 lead. Now, Rutherford in for the faceoff, and it is sent back as it's won by Striver Hockey. Gets through. Pinched off at the corner, though, by Rutherford as he fights for the puck along the near side boards, trying to get the puck out. Now out to center, picked up, and looking to spin it back in. Now Rutherford with it. It's pickpocketed by Striver. Striver has an opportunity, but can't quite, and it's sent right back out. And picked up by Minchenko. Minchenko looking across for Rutherford. Couldn't quite break him. Just one stick there by Striver Hockey that prevented that. Otherwise, they had a 2-0 going the other direction. Now looking around. Striver Hockey resetting the center. Down low. Behind the net. That's for Jarosek. Now picked up by Rutherford. Rutherford sends it off to Jarosek. I'm sorry, that was Bellis. Bellis' cross-ice pass intercepted, picked up by Jarosek now in his own zone as he looks to try and break the puck out. And that is it for the first period. After one, Ashburn up 2-0. Stick with us here on Rudd Sports Broadcasting. We'll be right back with you in just a second for the second period. All right, and we are back for the second period. Face-off taken by McCormick. Hey, wins that one back as he gets it over to Morris. I'm sorry, that was Brysinger with that. Excuse me. Brysinger wins it up. Now Brysinger trying to tip it forward, cannot, as it's taken by Striver. Striver working their way through, trying to get down low. Picked up by Borgensen. Borgensen trying to send it out. Can't quite get it out. Now finally sent out. And now here's a possible break for Bashford and Borgensen. Shot towards the net, blocked away by a stick of a Striver, and it just trickles in on the net. He's going to hold on, and we will get a face-off to the left of the Striver net. Again, Brysinger back in the face-off dot. That face-off won by Striver. Striver sends it around along the near side boards, can't get it out as it's held in by Morse, and now held in by Brysinger, and finally sent out, but that's going to go all the way down. That's going to be icing, and we'll get a face-off back inside the power play, or excuse me, the Striver zone. So I can't tell you how many shots on goal they were recording them last night. They are not tonight. So I didn't quite start recording those, but I will for future games. All right, that face-off won by Brysinger back to Morse. Morse sends it over to Thomas. Thomas dumps it down low for Bashford. Now Bashford in the corner, and it is sent around to the other corner by Striver's defense. Held in at the line by Morse. but it finally does get out to center. Now it's picked up by Thomas. Thomas sends it into the zone. Now looking wide, trying to get through. Stryver Hockey trying to get through. 4-on-2 developing. Now working wide. Drop pass that misses his intended target. And then that blocked out front by the wing. Wings trying to send it out. It gets out to center. And now Stryver working their way through. Shot towards the net. That gets on. That's a shot on goal. And saved, of course, by Eister. Now that shot and a goal scored by Stryver. That one beats Eister short side. And it is 2-1 Ashburn. Now in for the faceoff, McCormick. Of course, Ashburn moving right to left across your device or radio dial, as it is, that you're listening on. That faceoff won but lost by Ashburn. Now sent to the middle and now down low as they look to push it up. Trying to get it up. Bewley. It's picked up by Stryver. Stryver working to the middle. Shot. Glove saved by the netminder. And then that rebound shot goes 5-hole. And it is now 2-2, just like that. Stryver's tying it up here very early in the second period. All right, 2-2 with 11:05 remaining here in the second period. Now Rutherford in for the faceoff. He wins that one back, sends it across to his defense, and now sent out to Minchenko. Minchenko tried to send it up the boards, couldn't quite get to it, and back in it comes. Now looking Jaracek. Jaracek gets to it. He sends it down low, can't quite get it out. Now sent across, blocked up front by the defense. Now another shot and save, and immediate whistle as Eister's helmet came off as he dove forward for that. So that's an immediate whistle, and faceoff will stay inside the Ashburn zone. Now Rutherford in for the faceoff. He sends that one across, sent around the boards, looking, trying to get it up the boards for Minchenko, but it couldn't quite get around. And now a shot towards the net. That goes wide. Now looking Cogbill trying to get to it. He's plastered along the wall as he gets to the puck. Now Riorchek over to Minchenko. Minchenko trying to send it up, but holding on to it. Can't get a puck off his stick. And now picked up by Bellis. Bellis working his way through. And he drops it off for Juracek. Juracek with a little bit of speed. He's working. Juracek coming through. Juracek in. Looking. Shot towards the net. Oh, and almost picks Rutherford onto the backside corner, but he couldn't quite get a stick to it. Now sent up. That's sent down. And that is going to be a hand pass, but they're going to let it go. Now picked up to the middle. It gets out to center. Yes, it does. Yeah, it was close. It almost didn't get out. Now, picked and kept up by Minchenko. Minchenko trying to send it down low. Now Rutherford kicks it on, and he gets it to Minchenko. Minchenko looking. Rutherford picking it up. Looks. Shot towards the net. That's blocked out front, but Cogbill's got it. Now he picks it up, and that's sent back. And now Juracek back to watch McMinnis. 4 Stryvers. They were off sides. Now back on sides, and they're good. And checked by Cogbill. Now behind the net, Juracek sending it around. Sorry, that's not Juracek. That's Morse. Sending it around. Trying to send it up. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Now they do. And it's up to center, and it's dumped in by Stryver. Now that's going to be picked up by Thomas. Thomas looking. He sends it across from Morse. Now sent up. He finds Brysinger. Brysinger coming in. Shot towards the net. Saved by the netminder. It goes wide. Now picked up by Bashford. He sends it down low to Brysinger. Brysinger trying to get to the middle. He does. Shot towards the net. Save. Now the shot by Jorgensen. Can't quite get it through. Looking. Pushing. Now around behind the net. Trying to get up and out. Can't. Now Thomas. And it gets around him. Garcia coming in for Stryver. He's That puck is picked off and now picked up by Borgensen. And Borgensen with the 2-on-1 opportunity. He's coming in. He takes a shot. I'm sorry, it was Bashford. Morgansen's to the middle. Oh, and he couldn't quite get the stick on the centering pass because it was. And now out it goes. Morse is going to pick that up for Ashburn. And it gets around him. Now to the middle. Coming. Shot. And saved by Thomas on the defensive stop. Now looking to the middle. Now McCormick working his way through. McCormick sending through. McCormick coming through with speed. He's coming up the ice. He's in all alone. Shot towards the net. Shot by Lauterstein. And sent out and finally dumped all the way down. That's going to go far enough for icing, and we will get a face-off back inside the driver zone. Lots of speed there and a good centering pass by McCormick. Lauterstein just couldn't quite get it past the netminder. And but it was a good opportunity, and that's how you score, creating those great opportunities, speed and finesse. All right, face-off won by Stryver, but poked away by McCormick, picked up by Lauterstein. Now a shot towards the net and blocked away by the defense, and they get it out of the zone. Now there's not going to get far enough for icing. That's picked up there by Bewley. Bewley sends it up. That's tipped by O'Neill, so no icing. It wasn't going to get there anyway. Now O'Neill's got it into the corner. O'Neill looking down low. Sent up to Bewley. Bewley sends it across for Lytle. Lytle with a shot. That's now out comes Stryver as they regroup that rebound and couldn't quite get it out of the zone. Now it's picked back up by Lauterstein. Lauterstein looking across. Couldn't quite get it to. Or that's Lauterstein with it now. Lauterstein with a shot that's saved. Now being watched by Bewley. Now that's sent up too far. That's going to be icing, and we will get a face-off back inside the Stryver zone. We are down to 6:26, 6:25. Now face off Rutherford. It's now 6:15 because they forgot to stop the clock. We lost 8 seconds. That face off won by Ashburn. As it gets over, it was tied up by Rutherford. And now back comes pickpocketed by Rutherford. Rutherford working his way up, sends it up. He finds Cogbill. Cogbill looking. He puts on the brakes, loses one guy, toe drags around another, and too much with it now, and Bellis is on the way, and they're on a breakaway. Coming shot, saved by the netminder. Now Rutherford trying to send it up to Yarachek as he came up the ice, but it got intercepted. Now another shot, saved by the netminder. He'll hold on. That's Eister. He holds on, and we'll get a face-off coming up to the left of the Ashburn net. Correction, to the right of the Ashburn net. Rutherford will stay out there in this face-off. That face-off tied up. Taken away by Stryver. Now a shot towards the net. That goes up over the net. And back it goes. As Minchenko trying to get the puck out of the zone. And blocked away by Rutherford as that shot was taken. Now working their way up. Trying to break out. Can't quite get it out. Rutherford steals it. Oh, and he couldn't quite get it out of the zone. He almost had a break. Now Rutherford intercepts that. Sends it around to the far side. Trying to get it up. Now Rutherford coming up. He's got Cogbill with him. He's looking. He's coming in. Looking. Coming in. Shot towards the net. Save. Now to the middle. Here comes Shin. Shin for Stryver Hockey. He takes a shot. Saved by Eiser. Puck is loose to the side of the net. Picked up by Cogbill. He sends it around for Minchenko. And finally trying to get out of the zone. Can't get out of the zone with it. And now that's going to be picked up here. That's picked up by Bewley. Bewley working his way through. Tried to hit Minchenko. Couldn't. As Ashburn being caught in a change. And now it's going to be a 4-on-2. Shot towards the net. That goes wide as it's blocked away by the defense. They're able to get their next set of forwards out there. Now blocked out front by Bewley. Now working his way out, Brysinger. Brysinger up to Borgensen. Borgensen working his way through, down low, looking to for a shot. Can't quite get to it. Circling the wagons. and picked up. Now he's on the other corner. Morganson trying to search for somewhere to go with the puck. Picked up there by Bashkov. Bashkov shoots. Oh, and it goes off the pipe. Now Bewley sending it down low, trying to get it through. Down for Bashford to Bewley. Bewley's got it down low. Now a centered pass for Morganson. He couldn't pull the trigger, though. Picked up there by Shriver Hockey. They're coming out, and there's going to be a penalty. That penalty going to be on Bewley. 2 minutes for tripping. So looks like they're taking them both. So Bewley's going to get the penalty, and it looks like it's going to be 5-on-5 because it's going to be coincidental minors. I think the swing of the stick when the player went down on Bewley's trip, I believe the swing of that stick took out another player, and that is why it will be why he's getting the second penalty. So it looks like they're both going for tripping. Now face off by McCormick. Won by Stryver Hockey. Stryver working their way in. Shot towards the net. Saved by Iser. Sent off to the corner. Now pushed up. Looking. Breisinger. Breisinger trying to send it up. And out it goes. Now McCormick. McCormick puts on the brakes. Oh, sorry. That's Lauterstein, not McCormick. Now down to McCormick from Lauterstein. Now looking to the middle. Lauterstein shot. Puck is loose. It's safe. Puck is still loose at the side of the net. And now there's going to be a penalty upcoming here on Ashburn. And now they're going to just call everything, I guess. I don't know. It's Lauterstein going to get called 2 minutes for a slash. So slashing 2 minutes for this rough call. I don't know. We'll have to go back and look at the tape later. But either way, so face off. It's going to be 5-on-3 or 5-on-4 for Stryver. Face off, McCormick. One shot saved by Iser. He loses his stick, so he's without a stick right now. Defense not giving him a stick, and now finally sent out to center. No, not quite yet. Now it's out to center, but it can't. Now resetting. As here comes Stryver. Iser still hasn't had time to go get his stick. Now working their way out. Can't get it out of the zone. Shot towards the net. Now Morse with it. Now behind the net. Trying to get through. Finally sent all the way out. And no icing. No icing as it's tipped by a Stryver stick. So no icing. And now being picked up. Now behind the net. Bet is O'Neill. O'Neill couldn't quite get to the puck. Stryver going to come away with it. Stryver Hockey working their way up. That's Wynn. Wynn coming through. For Stryver. Trying to get through Kent. And it's picked up by McCormick. McCormick looking to break. He's shot towards the net. He had Rutherford on the backside. But they're going to go ahead and reset. And now picked up by Covington. Covington for Stryver Hockey. He drops it off. Shot towards the net. And saved by Iser. He'll hold on. And we will get a face-off to the left of the Ashburn net. 1:47 remaining here in the second period. Ashburn and Stryver Hockey tied up at 2. In for this face-off, Rutherford. And he wins that one back for Bellis. That's sent around behind the net. Picked up, though, by Stryver. Now working their way up. And now we're going to have another penalty. And it looks like Bellis is going to get called for. I didn't see what he got called for. So 5-on-3 for 2 seconds. Then Ashburn will continue to kill. Now face-off tied up by Rutherford. He sends it back out to the point, but Ashburn now gets one of their guys back. Now centered across, looking middle, can't quite get up, and sent up, held on to temporarily. Puck is loose, off to the side. Lauterstein trying to get to it. He can't get it out, though. Picked up. That's intercepted by Rutherford. Rutherford tries to send it out. Finally out to center to Bewley. Bewley coming around. Bewley looking, takes a shot, and that is blocked up over the net. And we will get a face-off here inside the Striver zone. 1:03 remaining here in the second period, or excuse me, 1:03 remaining on the penalty to Ashburn, 1:13 remaining in the period. Now McCormick. McCormick loses that face-off. He gets back to Striver. Striver working their way around, trying to get through. Picked off, sent back down low by Bewley. Now kept in by Lauterstein. Lauterstein, now he's going to reset as they try to waste some penalty time. Looking. Now sent across. Looking. Sending it up. Now trying to McCormick. He chips it around one. Now chips it around another. Tries to center. Can't. Bewley picks it up. Shot. Oh, he didn't shoot. He was passing. Now a shot. And that was Thomas, I believe. I can't see who that was. Now picked up by Bewley here along the near side boards. And back comes Striver Hockey. Coming back 4-on-2. Back. Pushed up. Looking. And sent back towards the net. It doesn't get in. And now picked up by McCormick. McCormick. 5 seconds remaining on the penalty. Now that sends her on. And that is onside. Tripped up by his own guy. Now out to center. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that is going to do it for the second period. So big fight back by Striver Hockey. And Ashburn and Striver Hockey tied up at 2 as we end the second period. Not for lack of opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this second to remind everyone that of our unpaid sponsor, the Till Valhalla Project. Till Valhalla Project is a veteran-owned, mission-based apparel company specializing in quality products that save veteran lives and honor fallen heroes. And that's not just military; that's also police and firemen as well, and other first responders that have fallen in the line of duty. At least 20% of net proceeds go towards funding therapy for struggling veterans and heroes and making memorial plaques that are surprise delivered to the families of these fallen heroes. So far, their supporters have helped them donate over $1.3 million to fight veteran and hero suicide and honor 72 fallen heroes every month, nearly 3,000 in total. By supporting them, you help veterans get the mental health care they deserve and ensure no hero goes forgotten. Check out their website at tillvalhallaproject.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the third period. Ashburn back at full strength. Striver at full strength. So this should be a good third period. Now, McCormick in for the faceoff for Ashburn. McCormick wins that faceoff back. Sent across. That's Thomas. Thomas sends it over to Bewley. Now sent up as they look to get it to McCormick. McCormick tries to send it across for O'Neill, but it misses him and goes into the zone. Picked up by Striver. Striver dancing around behind the net. Turns it over to O'Neill. O'Neill sends it over to McCormick. Oh, and he can't quite get the shot off. Now a shot by Morse that goes high over the net. I believe it was taken there by... Now O'Neill resets to Thomas, down to Morse. Over across. Shot by Lauterstein is saved by the netminder for Striver, and he'll hold on, and we'll get a face-off to the right of the Striver net. Sorry, guys, the camera had a mind of its own there for a second. All right, that face-off won by McCormick. He sends it back to Morse. Morse's shot goes through. I don't think the netminder saw it, but it just glances off a pad and goes wide. Now down below, O'Neill trying to send it back for McCormick. Still trying to send out. McCormick has it. McCormick in this near side corner along the boards coming through. He sends it across the louder side. Louder side shot towards the net. Flutters in and gloved down by the netminder for Stryver. He'll hold on and we'll get a face off to the right of the Stryver net. Now Rutherford's in for this face off. And that's sent down low. Sent around behind. Looking low. Now, Bellas can't quite hold the line. It gets out into the Ashburn zone. Picked up by Juracek. Juracek loses it, though. Now center, and that goes high over and doesn't quite get in. Now Juracek behind the net as they try to get it out. Now sent up by Rutherford. He can't quite get it through. Now cycling the puck through and down low, blocked out front, and still can't get it out. Now Juracek sends it off to the corner, but it hits a defender. Now sent it back behind the net again. And now out in front, picked off by Minchenko. Minchenko trying to get out. Now Minchenko working his way up. He sends it up looking for Rutherford. It's tipped away and into the zone. And now back to Stryver. Stryver trying to get through to Minchenko's got it. Minchenko looking. Trying to send it up Rutherford. Rutherford tries to bank it off the boards. Couldn't quite get it. And now he recovers. He sends it across for Cogbill. Cogbill can't knock down that pass. And now looking up. Picked up by Cogbill. Cogbill has to wait. He does. Now coming through. He is not able to get a shot off, but he is in the corner with it. Now out it comes along the near side boards. Here comes Stryver hockey. Stryver coming through and across the line. Covington looking, and it's blocked away. Picked up there by Preisinger. Preisinger coming up 2-on-2 at the line with Borgensen. And I'm sorry, that's not Preisinger. That's Lytle. Now sitting middle to Preisinger. Now sent around by Bewley. Bewley resetting, trying to set it back up. He's got it here. And down low, now Borgensen trying to get the puck towards the net. Shot towards the net, saved by the netminder. He'll hold on, and we'll get a face-off here to the left of the Stryver net. Now Preisinger in for this face-off. Preisinger sends that back. He wins it back to Bewley. No, that's not Bewley. Sorry, that was Lytle. Now dumped back in. Back across. Now here comes Stryver coming back. Trying to get in. They are in on the sides. Trying to send it across. He finds one man, but not able to hold the puck. And now out it goes. Now, here comes Bashov. Bashov coming in. He's got Borgensen. Borgensen looking down low inside the far side corner. Now he sends it around. Now into the near side corner. Lytle with it. Lytle centering. Sends it off for Bashford. He was trying to get it to Borgensen, but it didn't quite get enough on it. And now down it goes as it's picked up there by Lytle. Lytle looks, sends it out of the zone, and it's picked up here by Drabloff for Stryver. He turns it over, picked up by Lytle. Lytle coming in, gets around one. Now another shot, save as it goes hop off the shoulder pad of the netminder and out of play. And we'll get a face-off to the left of the Stryver net. 9:02 remaining here in the second period. Ashburn and Stryver tied up at 2. Now McCormick in for the faceoff. McCormick has it tied up. O'Neill pushes it farther into the corner, picked up by Stryver as they try to clear, but they aren't able to get out of the zone. Now Lauterstein sending it across, looking for McCormick in the near side corner. Now he gets it back to Thomas. Thomas back down to McCormick. McCormick, he's checked up off the play, picked up by Stryver now, and back it comes. Stryver hockey coming in across, looking little, and shot saved. Now it's loose in the middle, but they couldn't get to it, and picked up, and now here comes McCormick. McCormick with Lauterstein. Lauterstein looking, shot. Oh, it goes just wide of the net and trying to hold it. And now here's a 2-on-1 developing for Stryver. Now looking, shot towards the net. Oh, and he misses the net on the backhand and picked up by Morse. Morse sends it out, and it is tipped, so no icing. And it doesn't even make it all the way down anyway. And now back comes Stryver, trying to get through, but it's picked up by Lauterstein. Lauterstein, it's poked off his stick at the last second, right as he's about to shoot. Now to O'Neill from McCormick. Now O'Neill down low, sends it across from McCormick. Oh, and another shot, and another one by Lauterstein goes just wide. And out it goes to center, picked up. Now Thomas with it. Thomas sending it up. He finds McCormick. McCormick trying to send it across, but Lauterstein was not anticipating the pass, and off it comes. Now Rutherford's going to get called for tripping. So Rutherford is going to get called for tripping. 2 minute 30, and we'll get a face-off here back inside the Ashburn zone. Now, face-off won by Cogbill. Now back to the point, and it's Shafe shot. Oh, big save by Eister. And now working their way out, trying to get it out of the zone. They do get it out of the zone. Williams picks it up for Stryver. Now Stryver setting the defense and working their way through. Trying to get through. There's one. Now Minchenko trying to work his way through. He's bumped up off the puck, but it goes down deep. They continue to burn some of this penalty. Now again, because it's 13-minute periods, these penalties are only a minute and a half long. We're down to 55 seconds remaining on the penalty to Rutherford. Stryver coming in along the far side boards. And sent all the way back down. That's going to go on net, so no icing. And being picked up. Now looking, coming around. Now out it comes. Now Covington looking to the middle, poked off his stick first. Now picked up by Stryver. They send it around behind. Now Bellis trying to get to it. His shot. And that's blocked out front. Now another one towards the net. Saved by Eister. And he finally covers up. And we will get a face-off coming up to the left of the Stryver net. 6:19 remaining here in the second period. 18 seconds remaining on the penalty to Rutherford. Now in for the face-off here. Sent all the way out. That's sent down the ice. And I believe that was McCormick. He sends it just enough. And now being lax with it. Now Lauterstein gets to it. Now working their way up. Coming through 4-on-3 at the line. If they get there, Ashburn's back to full strength. Now McCormick with it. McCormick trying to send it around. It gets around to the far side corner. Now looking around into the corner. Picked up there by Bewley. Bewley picks it up, sending it up. He gets to Lauterstein. Lauterstein to McCormick. McCormick in a race for it. He's got Lauterstein on the way. Shot saved by the netminder. He'll hold on, and we'll get a face-off coming up to the right of the Stryver net. Now a face-off one. Sent back to the point and down low. Now looking. McCormick. McCormick into the corner. He finds Lauterstein, but it's taken away as it's poked off. Now it's picked back up by Lauterstein. Looking below for O'Neill. O'Neill shot. Saved by the netminder. Now back behind the net for McCormick. Now back to Lauterstein. Couldn't get to it. Shot by Lytle. Shot. Save. Puck is loose. Looking to the middle. Shot towards the net. And gloved down by the netminder. He's going to hold on. And we'll get a face-off coming up to the right of the Stryver net. 5:07 remaining here in the second, not the second period, it's the third period. Third period. Rutherford in for this face-off. Now that face-off one off to the side and coming down and picked up by Rutherford as he pushes it along. It gets into the Ashburn zone, but Stryver offsides at the line. And we'll get a face-off here just outside the Ashburn zone. Face-off won by Stryver Hockey and sent right back down. Now looking to the middle. Taken up off the play by Rutherford. Now down to the middle. That centering pass, not able to get there. Rutherford gets it up to Cogbill. Cogbill working wide. Trying to get in. He's offsides at the line. And we'll get a face-off here just outside the Stryver zone. Now just outside the Ashburn zone. Face-off won by Breisinger. Gets it through. That is Juracek. Juracek sends it in, and it gets past the defense of the Stryver Hockey, but they recover and try to get it out. Now taken out. Jorgensen trying to get to it. Breisinger over there trying to get it free. He does, and he looks towards the net. Shot, and that puck. Oh, he wasn't in. The ref wasn't in position to see that puck go in, and so he had to call it for where it was. It might have stayed on the goal line. It's hard to tell from this angle too. So, but back down low now working. Coming through, Bellis. Bellis shoots it. It's blocked away. Now trying to kick it up. Bellis holds on, trying to sending it up and offsides as those guys were not able to clear in time. So that faceoff will be at center ice. Now through the middle. Faceoff one. Now working their way up. Sent out. Looking to the middle. Blocked away. Sent up. Rolls in on Icer. He'll hold on. And we'll get a faceoff here to the right of the Ashburn net. 3:50 remaining here in the game. Still tied up at 2. Now faceoff one there by Breisinger. He gets it around for Juracek. Juracek sending it up. Morganson couldn't quite tip it out of the zone. It's held in by Stryver. Now behind the net, Stryver trying to get through. Looking up, and now here's Bashov. Bashov sends it up to Borgensen. Borgensen coming up through center. Borgensen along the boards. He dumps it in. He's checked up off the play, but still. And now looking through. Here comes Stryver coming back through center, trying to get out. That's on sides at the line as they look middle. Now picked off. Now here it comes. Lauterstein. McCormick. McCormick with it. Looks across. Is trying to set it up for Bashov, but he could not. And back down low it goes. Now O'Neill with it. Sorry, I thought it was still Bashov. That was O'Neill. Now a shot. Oh, he gets it through to McCormick, but he couldn't quite get it. Now Lauterstein sends it through. Shot towards the net by McCormick. Gets blocked away. Now into the near side corner. Now far side corner. O'Neill with it. O'Neill puts on the brakes as he looks middle. But he's still stuck up in the corner. Now Bewley comes away with it. Looks, he centers. Trying to put it off the back of the netminder. Shot towards the net by Bewley. And that's and now unnecessary shot to the face by the Stryver team. There should be a roughing penalty coming up on Stryver because that was a shot right to the face. And that's a bad so he's going to take him. He's going to take them both. I don't know why Bewley was there until. So he's giving them both roughing, even though he was the one taken down. I don't understand that play. All right, so face off coming in. McCormick with it. He sends it up, looking back, and sent all the way down. That's going to be icing. So we will get a face off back inside the striver zone. Face off, one. Now shot towards the net. Saved by the netminder. He moves it back around. Now that is going to be offsides, and that face off is going to come back out to center. That face off one, taken out, working to the middle, can't quite get it out of the zone. And now back striver coming back away with it, coming out of the zone, coming back through center, 4-on-2, working to get back, dropped off, shot towards the net, that goes wide. Now working around behind the net, coming through. Now working their way out, sending it up, finds Lauterstein. Where's that McCormick? I can't tell. That's McCormick. McCormick loses it to the corner. It's sent right back out, picked up by Juracek. Juracek sent up. Now working through, rocked off by Juracek. Now Juracek resetting, sending it up. Now that's offsides at the line, no call. And now to the middle, Lauterstein, now to McCormick, shot, saved by the netminder. Another shot towards the net, can't get it out. Held in by Lino. Lino with a shot and saved by the netminder. We have 1:17 remaining here in the game. Still tied up at 2. And the face-off going to come up to the left of the striver net. Face-off won by Rutherford. He gets it back to Thomas. Thomas looking, trying to send it towards the net, but it's blocked away. Morris giving chase. He's going to dump it down further down low. Sends it around. Rutherford with it. No. Minchenko with it. Now Minchenko in the corner. It's tied up as they try to move it along. Now working their way back. Into the corner. Rutherford trying to push it out. Trying to get it out. Now to, looks like Rutherford and Cogbill both wanted it. Trying to hold the line. Can't. Being reset here. Thomas to Morse. Now sending it up. Thomas holds on to it. Tries to get it on further. Rutherford picks it up. Rutherford looking, trying to work his way through. He's slashed up off the play, but no call on that one. That was probably a pretty weak call if they made it anyway. Now trying to work their way through. Now McCormick. McCormick's still out there. He's got Rutherford with him. He's looking to the middle, trying to tip it, and then the puck is covered up by the netminder. He'll hold on, and we will get a face-off to the left of the striver net. So McCormick in for the faceoff. Back to louder side shot. Saved by the netminder. Now McCormick back in for the faceoff for Ashburn. Sent back to Loudersound. Loudersound going wide. Shoots. Scores! Loudersound on the backhand from McCormick. And Ashburn goes up 3-2 with 8.3 seconds left remaining here in the game. And face-off one. Looking behind, trying, pushing it up. They push it down the ice. There's 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's it. Ashburn's going to win this one. And Ashburn takes this one in nail biter fashion, 3-2, and now have 2 wins in this division in this tournament. Ashburn's going to be playing again this evening at 9:30, I believe. 9:30, right here from Iceworks. Ashburn taking on Delco Phantoms, which is the host team. So this should be a good one. Delco won over this driver team 3-1 last night. We won 3-2. So that should be also a very competitive game, just like this one was. And we will see. We will see how things turn out. So we will see you tonight at 9:30. Keep your eyes tuned because we may go live early if the game starts early, just like it did last night. All right. We will look forward to seeing you tonight. Stay tuned here on Rudd Sports Broadcasting. Take care of one another and stay safe out there.